Go again.
Pat Matthews from Xaverian High School. I want to thank my teachers and my students for helping me create this. And it was a lot of hard work, and I couldn't have done it without them. It just represents the people of Brooklyn and the diversity that we have that makes up Brooklyn.
Very good. Well, thank you. What's your name, young man?
Joseph Tesserero.
A nice Italian boy.
Tessorio. Thank you.
What grade are you in?
I'm a freshman here at Xaverian.
And you were painting the mural? Very good. Very nice.
Hello, good morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is John Hendrick, and I'm one of the art teachers at Xaverian High School. I would like to begin today by welcoming the administration and staff of Xaverian High School, as well as our student body, for being present at this dedication today. I would also like to thank the members of the DOT for providing us with this great opportunity. When we were first presented with this mural project, we were more than excited, and maybe a little nervous. It's not every day you get a chance to work in a 70-foot public mural seen by hundreds of people each and every day. We looked at its location and what it meant for the community. Bay Ridge is a community rooted in tradition, from its architecture to the multiple generations of families that live and work here. However, Bay Ridge and Brooklyn as a whole has seen such a tremendous growth in population and culture over the years. It truly is a place of diversity, and that's a great thing. This mural is an allegory for our fine community, rooted in tradition, but ever-changing, with all sorts of colorful aquatic life passing each other each and every day, as New Yorkers, as neighbors, and as friends. Whether you're catching the next ferry to Manhattan, catching bluefish or fluke at the fishing pier, or enjoying a bike ride or a stroll down Shore Road Park, we hope this mural reminds you how very special this place is. We hope it brings a smile to your face. Now I'd like to thank a few people. To Mr. Patrick Matthews, the art department supervisor, and Ms. Joanna Masidi, my fellow art teachers, for their artistry and their energy, and for putting in countless hours into this project. To my wife, Samantha Meserol Hendrick, for helping paint this mural on the weekend with us, and for bringing the octopus to life. I'd like to thank Mr. Robert Alisi, president of Xaverian High School, for his support and encouragement throughout this experience. I'd also like to thank Deacon Kevin McCormick, our principal, for his support as well, but also for the one brushstroke that he added to the mural, and we have the picture to prove it. Thank you to the Assistant Commissioner of Urban Design and Art, Ms. Wendy Foyer, for all her work with the DOT art program. We appreciate you being here today with us as well. Also, thank you, Mr. Grasso, for being with us today at this dedication. Mr. Grasso is the Vice President and Resident Engineer of GPI, and he's also a Xaverian graduate, class of 1970. Thank you, Mr. Grasso, for providing our school with this tremendous opportunity. A big thank you to the community of Bay Ridge for your constant support throughout this endeavor, and for the positive feedback each and every day while we painted. And thank you to the residents who brought us a cup of coffee now and again as well. Most importantly, though, I'd like to thank our student artists. These young men and women took on quite a daunting challenge, and they took it head on. Their enthusiasm, their talent, their creativity, that's what it's all about. They dealt with a lot, too. From wind so strong it knocked over empty ladders, to blustering rain coming in sideways, to April weather so cold we had to go out and buy gloves just to continue painting. These students saw it all, and they kept coming back. A big thank you to our 3 newly graduated seniors, Nicholas Apadiakos, Marco Beritica, and Steven Zatorsky. Thank you all, though, for your outstanding hard work. We couldn't have done it without you all. Let's give another round of applause. Thank you, guys. At this point, I'd like to introduce the president of Xaverian High School, Mr. Robert Alisi, to come up and say a few words.
Thank you. A special thank you to Mr. Hendrick, Mr. Matthews, for all that you've done, the entire art department. Johanna, thank you so much for everything that you've done and the incredible talent of our students. I'm always amazed by the talent of our entire student body, whether it be in music or now in our growing art program. The things that you guys were able to do here blows my mind. But it's truly a gift that you have been given, that you have now shared beyond our Xaverian community to all of Brooklyn. And what a wonderful thing to be able to share the gifts and talents that you have to an entire city. So thank you for all that you have done. A special thank you to Mr. Grosso, an alum of Xaverian, as Mr. Hendrick mentioned, class of 1970. It just goes to show you how Xaverian alums want to continue to give back. And when Tony approached me about this opportunity, he really had faith in Xaverian students to be able to pull this off. And so I want to thank you and your wife for trusting in us and our ability to be able to do this. And of course for the partnership with the City of New York. So thank you all and the students for being here. It's a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lisi, for those kind words. Now I'd like to introduce Ms. Foyer, Assistant Commissioner of Urban Design and Art at the DOT. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I have a quiz. I understand some of you just took your seniors or took tests. Is that true? So here's your quiz. How many people know, Mr. Russell, you can't answer this. How many bridges do we have in New York City that the New York City Department of Transportation takes care of? Anybody have an idea? Nobody? No.
Take a guess.
Throw out numbers. Huh? How many?
59, 32.
4.
Louder. Come on, guys.
5.
Okay, 789.
Whoa.
There are 789 bridges in New York City, and the New York City Department of Transportation takes care of them. So now if anybody asks you that quiz, you'll have the answer, right? So it is really astounding, and Mr. Russo is terrific. I couldn't help thinking about what was going on in Singapore and what we're doing here today. I just couldn't help it. And my thought was that is happening on a global level, but what's so important that you've done is happening on a local level, and Mr. Hendrick talked about that. Local is so important. It's like what we see every day. So for example, I ride my bike, and I ride my bike from Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn, and I come here and go on Shore Parkway. If I hadn't known you did it, I would have come here and I would have said, wow, this is an amazing mural. The community really cares. It was a way of communicating to me, someone who doesn't live here, that this is a special community. That's what art does. Let me just also tell you a little bit about what DOT art program. Absolutely have to recognize Emily Kalasako and Nina Marin. Emily runs art and events. She's been with me for 10 years. Nina, how long have you been with us now? 3 years. That they love it, right? And we have Ollie who's helping us for the summer. So, and when we started the program about 10 years ago, DOT is like, what? DOT doesn't do art, right? So people would say like, I was hired to do it, so I said, well, I'm hired to do art, so we have to do art. So we did art. But let me tell you what's happened over the years. So someone might say, maybe you would say, oh, it's just a wall, right? It's just a wall. Or it's just a wide sidewalk. Or it's just a Jersey barrier. So now, when we look at it, art people, 3 people out of 6,000 at DOT, 3 people, right? We say, that's a canvas for art. It's not just a wall. It's a place where art can happen. And somebody here saw that. I don't know if it's Mr. Grasso, I don't know if it's Mr. Hendrick, I don't know if it's Jonine Kidder, and that's a good example. Jonine Kidder is the chief of staff in Bridges, and while people at first were saying, we don't do art, now people are coming to us and saying, this is a location for art. It takes a while, but it happens. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for helping us, help your community, and help the city of New York be the great city it is, and never say, it's just the wall. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for including me in this celebration. I'm proud to be a Xaverian alum. Proud to know that the school is going forward with the great leadership that we have with Bob and Kevin, Mark Spellman, I saw before. And again, having teachers who can inspire students to do great things. And that's what Xaverian's all about. So I'm proud to be part of it, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you again, Mr. Grasso, for this great opportunity. All right, so now that ends this dedication ceremony. Thank you all for coming down. Enjoy this beautiful mural and enjoy this beautiful day. Thank you so much.
Hi YouTubers, I see you got through my latest video. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button right there. And I'll send you a notification every time a new video is put up. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. Ciao.